Hi, friends. Good evening. We will be continuing our series, which we were discussing, how we can develop the leader within us. And today we'll talk about very important topic. In fact, that is important for every individual and even more important for a leader. So before I start, I'll just want to share with you one video. Uh, so, one second. So, what a remarkable video, isn't it? Have Are we facing more difficult life than what that person was facing? By grace of God, in fact, we are fit and fine. We have two legs, two hands to perform our task. So, no, my topic for today is attitude. Attitude is something, which defines the way we do our work, the way we carry ourselves, and also, the way we behave, the way we go about attaining anything as such in the life. And believe me, in every one of us life, we appreciate, admire few people. They may be our family members, they may be our teachers, mentor, friend, or related to our professional field. And if we write down few of the qualities which we admire in them, believe me, 99% are chances we are talking about attitude. And attitude is very important in personal life, as well as, for leader it becomes very, very, very critical. As a leader, we need to see possibilities which others don't see. We need to do it before then others see it. And we need to encourage the people when they are feeling down, when they are depressed, when they don't find a way out, when they think because nothing can be attained. No, and we need to demonstrate commitment when others want to give up. See, giving up is the easiest thing to do, but as a leader, if we start giving up, what will happen to our team? What will happen to the organization we are leading? That will go down, and that takes attitude. And believe me, attitude is much, much, much more important than any of the things like facts, past, education, money, circumstances, failure, your IQ level, your success, what other people think about you, your appearance, your talent, your skills, anything. Attitude overcomes all these things. Attitude is much, much, much bigger than all these things, and it plays much important part. Because if you have attitude, you can gain a skill. You can basically, find your way out, and you can move ahead in the life. A good attitude make our lives, our leadership, as much, much, much better, as it has to do less with position and more with disposition. It influences our thoughts, feelings. Every good leader has one attitude which separates them from everyone, is whatever it takes attitude. See, we all have a minimal mindset. हम कितना कम से कम काम करके हाइक ले सकते हैं, हम कितना कम से कम काम करके अप्रेजल ले सकते हैं, कितना कम मेहनत करके हम अपना टास्क स्टैब्लिश कर सकते हैं, कितना कम नो काम डिलीवर करके हम प्रोबेबली कस्टमर को हैप्पी कर सकते हैं. सो दिस इज द मिनिमल माइंडसेट, and believe me, minimal mindset takes us nowhere. A good leader is always sees whatever it takes attitude. He never counts the number of days he has worked on. He never counts number of hours he has worked on. He never counts how much energy he has put in. How he never counts how many times he has failed. Only thing he counts if the task at hand is established or not. And this is the invisible line that separates those who get things done from those who merely dream about it. Believe me, uh, success only comes to them who have to do whatever it takes for it. Success will never come if you need it. Success will never come to you if you want it. Success will only come to you if you do whatever it takes to achieve that success. And this whatever takes attitude is common in all great leaders, and it serves both leader and as well as team very well. The leader's attitude must exemplify resolve, tenacity, focus, determination, and commitment. It must demonstrate consistency, vision to see the possibilities, then fight for victories in the tough time. That you should never give up when the things are going tough and far. That is what a leader has to demonstrate, and this kind of attitude isn't hard to understand. But believe me, it is very hard to live, very hard to practice. So today we will talk about 7 steps through which you can basically live whatever it takes attitude in your life. So to start with, one is, we all have a habit of playing a victim card. No, we try to become very helpless. We try people to sympathize with us. So no, we should disown that. We should disown our helplessness. So the leader need to pursue the solution, and they can never, never say this cannot be achieved. They do not have to fall victim for the victim mindset. What is basically the victim mindset? Victim mindset is something where a person's outcome, a person's result is determined by someone else. Someone else acts in a way, and this person gets no कि उसका काम नहीं हो रहा है, he is not able to achieve his result, he is not able to do his task. Because why? उसका काम कंप्लीट नहीं हुआ, क्यों? उसने ऐसा किया. उसका काम कंप्लीट नहीं हुआ, क्यों? उसने ऐसा किया. सो ये बेसिकली एक विक्टिम माइंडसेट है. एक विक्टिम माइंडसेट का बंदा अपने सर्कमस्टेंसेस के मर्सी पे होता है, एंड that is no very 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 bad thing to be in, very dangerous thing to be in. And he keeps on complaining. And believe me, in today's society we are seeing that mindset. Today everyone is talking about government is not working, they are not providing job, they are not providing infrastructure, they are not coming out with bailout packages. Yes, I'm not here to defend the government, and believe me, it is their job, they should do it. But all I'm trying to say is we should take responsibility of ourselves at least. हम खुद की तो responsibility ले लें. We should focus what we can give to the society or the nation rather than focusing on what society and nation has given us. Always remember there is a boomerang principle which says what goes comes back, and at times it comes back manyfold. So if you are giving something to someone, probably going forward you can receive a lot of things. In fact, Zig Ziglar has said in one of his book I read, I don't remember the name of the book, he says ki, if you help a lot of people to achieve in life what they want, uh, they will in turn help you to achieve whatever you want. So I mean that is says कि first you need to give and then you will get back. And हमारे उसमें क्या आज के दिन में हम सोचते हैं यार हमें कहाँ से मिल जाए. We are basically so poor in giving. We are I don't know. I mean we have to have a giver mindset basically if we want to have some vision which is beyond, which a single person cannot achieve. We need to have a giver mindset. As a leader, you'd be a good leader if you're giving value to your team, if you're adding value to your team. Otherwise, your team will disintegrate. They will never take you as a leader. So to be successful, a leader must disown their helplessness and help other people of their team to help this to do the same. And they can do it by empowering others. You know, uh, as a leader, first of all, we should not make excuses. We should not give no यार ये नहीं हो सकता है. नो आज के दिन में circumstances ऐसे हैं कि ये काम probably हम नहीं कर पाएंगे. He has to find the problem solving, and believe me, problem solving is one of the most critical part of a leader. Then a leader should create a can-do environment where people are expected to solve their problem. A leader should not go and solve their problem. He should enable them to solve their problem. He should model a whatever it takes attitude to the team. Believe me, people don't follow what you say. People follow what they see. And hence, no, whatever it takes attitude, if you are displaying, your team will have that attitude. And if you fail there, your team will fail for sure. Then provide training that enables team members to succeed. Then challenge people to take responsibility for their performance. I mean, they should not, blame someone else if they have not been able to achieve anything. Then make everyone feel valued and important as a part of team. And believe me, this is very critical if you're leading a solid team. Because as a human being, we all want no appreciation. We all want no a share of credit. So as a leader, you need to take entire credit of failure on your head and share the credit of successes. I mean, that is key to the leadership, and that is a giver attitude also. Then we should give a solid feedback to team members and try to tackle a challenge. Say, if one of team member is trying to accomplish any task, you need to monitor it. You should not handhold him. You need to monitor it, observe it, and end of the day, you can go and show him, "Boss, had I been in your place, I would have done this things," and do it once, twice, thrice for him so that he understands that. There are people who basically just give instruction कि बॉस तुम ऐसे करोगे तो ये हो जाएगा. That is good. I'm not saying that is bad, but then once you handhold him, show him two times, three times to do the things, he will do it. He will learn better. He will do it better because when you are instructing something outside, you don't know whatever challenges are there. If you are performing that task along with him, you would be overcoming those challenges along with him, and that will enable him to overcome those kind of challenges in future. Then we should celebrate with team members who are succeeding. I mean, a small every small success must be celebrated. We should not wait कि हाँ मेरा पूरा task establish हो जाएगा then we'll celebrate. No दोस्त, आप छोटे छोटे माइलस्टोन को सेलिब्रेट करते रहेंगे, that will give passion, that will आग लगाएगा वो आप में और आगे बढ़ने के लिए. Then लोगों के challenges को हमें बढ़ाना चाहिए. आज अगर मैं एक टास्क पे काम कर रहा हूँ जिसकी डिफिकल्टी लेवल ए है, टुमारो आई शुड बी वर्किंग एट डिफिकल्टी लेवल बी, देन सी, देन डी. डिफिकल्टी लेवल का बार इंक्रीज होते रहना चाहिए, एंड इससे आप एक ग्रोथ इन्वायरमेंट देते हो अपनी टीम को. सो इट इज अ ग्रेट चैलेंज टू मेक पीपल गिविंग हेल्पलेसनेस. बिलीव मी, लोग क्रिप करेंगे, लोग मतलब एक दूसरे को ब्लेम करेंगे कि बॉस इसके कारण हम ये अचीव नहीं कर पाए, बट believe me, it all takes is belief in our abilities. If we can inculcate belief in our abilities, we will be able to do. Believe me, there was a book, I don't there's a book by it was written ki whatever our thought processes, that basically gives us belief. Our belief basically gives us attitude. Our attitude drives our feelings. Our feelings drive our action, and our action determines the result. So, if we start believing in our abilities, we will give up this helplessness kind of attitude, this victim mindset attitude, in fact. And if people really believe strongly that they can succeed, sooner or later they will. And the next point would be covered by Jyoti.
So, hi everyone. So, the second step to achieve the what it takes attitude is to take the bull by horn. So, once the U.S. President Roosevelt had said that when I make up my mind to do something, I act. So that is the great quality of whatever it takes leader. So these kind of leaders are fearless. They don't hesitate to take the bull by horns and wrestle it down. they take action. These leaders are not like they are sitting in middle of field and for milk and waiting for the cow to coming there find like the cow will come there to find them. So for that they have to take action, they have to go to the cow will not come. So that is the thing. So when we aspire to achieve anything, we need to answer few questions like what do I really want? Second question, what will it cost? And am I willing to pay the price? And the last and most important question, when should I start paying the price? So if we give all the above three answer, one, two, three answer, but if we don't know the answer of the fourth question, so all the answers doesn't matter because a Chinese proverb also says that the best time to plant a tree was either 20 years back or it's now. So the best time to take action is now. Whatever we are thinking, whatever we are thinking to do, if we are ready to pay the price, we have to pay the price now. The right time is now. So if we want to make a difference that starts make a difference, we should start saying to ourselves, do it now for 50 times twice a day. Okay, so like for 50 days, if we say it, do it now twice a day, once in the immediately after waking up, and then night before sleep, if we repeat this word, do it now, it will go to our subconscious mind and it will inspire us to do whatever we want to do and do it now. So that is the thing. A leader must take bull by horns. And next, Abhishek will cover.
So well said, Yuti. In fact, when I was in middle school, seventh or eighth, there was one uh, shlok in Sanskrit which said, "Udyamen hi sing, Udyamen hi siddhyanti karyani na manorathe, सुप्तस्य सिंहस्य मुखे न प्रविशन्ति मृगा." तो अगर शेर को भी हिरण का शिकार करना है, उसको उठ के जाना पड़ता है, उनके उसके पीछे भागना पड़ता है, देन वो उसको कैच करके मार के खाता है. अदरवाइज ही विल बी मतलब ये भूखा ही रह जाएगा. In fact, so that was well said, Jyoti. And now the third point is entering no whining zone. I mean, no whining zone. When I say, see, a lot of people keep on cribbing, they keep on complaining. They are basically naysayers. They are complainers. And believe me, they have amazing quality. They find some point in everything to crib about. Organization में कुछ change हो रहा है, they will crib. सोसाइटी में कुछ चेंज हो रहा है, दे विल क्रिप. घर में कुछ चेंज होने चाहता है, दे विल क्रिप. So they are basically a born cribber and they have got this fantastic habit of cribbing. And the most amazingly, they can crib under any circumstances. So no, whatever take leaders does, he keeps his emotion under control. How? Because their attitude, this attitude, whatever it takes, attitude basically controls their emotion. If you are working very hard and you are failing, you are not able to achieve what you want to achieve, probably it might take some more effort, and then you say, अरे यार ये तो नहीं होने वाला है, छोड़ दो उसको. No, so वो जो वो इमोशन आता है उसको whatever it takes attitude कंट्रोल करता है. एटीट्यूड हमारी फीलिंग को नहीं रोक सकता है, बट एटीट्यूड हमारी फीलिंग को हमें रोकने से रोक सकता है. And after all, nothing worthwhile can be achieved by complaining. No one likes complainer. If you go to someone and start cribbing about something or other day in day out, believe me, people will run away from you. So when people don't like the people who complain, think how will they like the leader who complains or a leader who cribs. So the question now comes कि बॉस हम ये क्रिबिंग को ओवरकम कैसे कर सकते हैं. So answer is very simple. Believe me, we all are very fortunate. We must have attitude of gratitude. We must develop it. Believe me, we are fortunate because we are alive today. We are fortunate because I'm talking to you today. I'm fortunate because I'm sitting here and I'm able to communicate with you. I'm able to talk. The words are coming out of my mouth. I'm fortunate. Let's be grateful to the God for whatever we have. So no, we should always express gratitude even when we don't feel like. It is always good to express gratitude to the people even if we are not feeling expressing the gratitude. We might take them for granted, but you never know what their values in your life. That is one. And the second is, once you start expressing gratitude, your feeling बेसिकली नो योर फीलिंग गेट्स लिफ्टेड अप. आप जो बोल रहे हैं वैसा आप फील करने लगेंगे. सो जो आप डाउन फील कर रहे थे प्रोबेबली आप अच्छा फील करने लगेंगे. देन एक्सप्रेस ग्रेटिट्यूड फॉर स्मॉल एंड ऑर्डिनरी थिंग. अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल क्लिप कि मेरे पास बस इतना ही है. वॉस योर फॉर्चुनेट, उतना है आपके पास. अभी हमने जो वीडियो देखा, बिलीव मी, can you have better attitude than that person? He was not having 2 lakhs, still he was managing everything on its own. Now इसमें भी कुछ लोग बोलेंगे यार उसके पास कार थी, उसके पास ये था, बस था. लेकिन कितने लोगों के पास कार है और वो उस सिचुएशन में they need someone to help them out. So we should always express the gratitude for a small and ordinary thing, because when we start expressing gratitude for a small and ordinary thing, we will have much more to express the gratitude. That is one. And second, we can appreciate, if we can appreciate the small things, the big things will mean to us much more. Then we should express the gratitude, especially in the mid of adversity. Believe me, there is nothing like adversity. Very few things can test our attitude the way adversity does. And if in adversity we can remain grateful, believe me, fear disappears, faith appears. And this faith gives us strength and motivation to act. Good leaders are never complainer, they are doer. I mean, either you can be a complainer or you can be a doer. You cannot be both. So people who don't act, people don't who take actions, they are the people who crib, who complain. And when things go wrong, a doer leader basically gets the thing reorganized, get their team together, and starts all over again. So the fourth point would be touched by duty.
So the having the attitude of gratitude is really, really very important. So the next is put new pair of shoes. So what does it mean? Like the leadership is getting things done with others. A leader is one who is working with people. People follow him, so he has to work with them. And as a when we are developing a leader within us, we should always spend very less time to produce personally and help other to produce more. So with this we can know with this we can be able to do the thing do the sorry we are able to do that. We need to see what the other person in our team or who is following us, what is his thinking, what is his perspective toward the thing, toward the any problem or any situation. So as a leader, we always need to see with two perspective. One perspective is our own, and second is the other's perspective. So if we want to know anyone better, we should go to his shoes. So when we are doing this, when we are seeing with others perspective, it help us to make connections. The other person is relate with us, that he might think that if they know our situation, there may be a strong connection, and it establish a relationship. And we can use our own perspective to guide them, like in this situation how I am seeing the things, and I can able to guide them. So that requires a relation of trust and willingness to open. If I am not willing to be open to that person, if I am not willing to go to his shoes, I am not become I will not make a strong relation with anyone. So a leader is one who connect with people. So leaders need to connect people not just for the sake of building relationship. Building relationship is also important, but it is also important for the sake of building their organization. So Next, Abhishek will cover.
Well said, Jyoti. So, no, for a leader, it is very important to understand how their people are seeing the things, how their people are basically, feeling. We should understand their pulse. And believe me, no one appreciates how much you know until and unless he knows how much you care about him. So when we try to see the things from our people's perspective, they know yes, we care about them. We try to understand them, and that is where we gain a lot of loyalty. We gain a lot of trust of the people, and when you have loyalty and trust of the people, it is very easy to take any organization forward. Okay. So the fifth point is basically nurture your passion. I don't know. I mean, everyone knows it, but at times, no, we keep on dragging ourselves to the things even we are not passionate about. And believe me, the leader with whatever it takes attitude are always energetic. It shows in their body language when they move, when they talk, when they sit, when they do any other thing. They are enthusiastic, and which propels them and their team to strive for excellence. And the best way to do this, find your passion and follow it. Uh, a lot of people see, I mean, what I see यार मेरा passion ये है, but मैं इसको कर नहीं पा रहा हूँ because of these reasons. These are again the excuses. I mean, giving excuses never helps anyone. So either if you are not able to follow the passion, start developing the passion, whatever job you are doing for it. And believe me, developing passion, developing interest is not that difficult. It is only digging deeper will take you there. If you dig enough deep in that, you'll be finding it interesting. Say, if you don't like a person, you keep on digging about him, and believe me, you'll be finding something with which you will like that person. So that is with the job also. Let's keep digging in कि बस ये जॉब क्यों करना है, इससे क्या फायदा है. जब आपको आगे विजन दिखेगा कि बस इसके कारण इतना एक अच्छा रिजल्ट स्टैब्लिश हो सकता है, एक सिग्निफिकेंस ऐड हो सकता है, you will develop the passion for it. No, as author and pastor, Ken had said, vision does not ignite growth, passion does. Passion fuels vision, and vision is the focus of passion. Leaders who are passionate about their call, they create the vision. So, I mean, the line which we should frame and keep in front of us always. Because without passion you'll not be able to achieve anything. आप अपने को ड्रैग करोगे, मिनिमल माइंडसेट आएगा कि बस अच्छा इतना करने से तो हो जाएगा ना, तो बस इतना ही करते हैं, and that will take you nowhere. So we should be very passionate about the things we are doing. Either we follow our passion or we develop the passion for the thing we are doing today. So the next is very important point which should be covered by Yuti. That is really really important. Yeah, Yuti.
Okay. So the next point is exceed expectation. So a leader must have the under promised and over delivered attitude. So we should help more than others think you should help. Ask more of yourself than others ask. Do more than other things you should have to do. And believe more in yourself than others believe. Expect more from yourself than others expect. Give more than others think you should give. So these are the things will help you to develop more as a leader. If we are choosing to if we are not choosing just to exceed expectation, so as a leader only you are responsible for own your own leadership growth by setting your bar higher. So in that I will cover 5 points. The first point is giftedness. So we should a leader should set the bar highest for himself in the area of his strength, as it is there they have the greatest potential to grow and excel. Like if whatever is your strength area, if you are working toward that, it will be more beneficial for you and your organization. And in the area of your weakness, you should always seek others help. Then the second point is growth. So once you start growing in the area of strength, we should not stop. So if we made some success on that area, we should always keep the bar higher, and we should always raise the bar. And after achieving, so like once we achieve this, then again we raise the bar high. Then again, after succeeding that, we should not stop. We should keep the keep raising the bar higher and higher and achieving it. And the third point is opportunities. So any opportunities which uses your strength, so avail it fully by practicing and applying whatever you have learned. So it help continued growth and improvement. If there is any opportunity which will be uh, कोई भी अपॉर्चुनिटी जिसमें हम अपने स्ट्रेंथ से उसको कुछ लाइक इम्प्रूव कर सकते हैं, उसमें कंटिन्यूअस ग्रोथ कर सकते हैं, तो वी शुड ऑलवेज फोकस ऑन दैट. And fourth point is others expectation. So always find what people expect from you and keep that as your minimum level, and set the bar higher than that. Like people will think like expect this much, and we should go higher than our expectation should be higher than that. And the fifth point is our own expectation. So keeping others expectation as our minimum expectation, it help us to build on them and deliver beyond expectation, because people will think only till that point where they have the expectation with us, but our bar is high, so obviously we will deliver more. So it help this attitude of exceeding expectation will deliver a high return of you as a leader. It more add more value in our leadership, and it will build more trust, more credibility uh, as a leader in us.
Great, Yati. So I'll read those line again. I mean, these are the favorite line of our mentor, Mr. Vijay, who always repeats these six lines. In fact, help more than others think you should help. Ask more of yourself than others ask. Do more than others think you should have to do. Believe more in yourself than others believe in you. Expect more from yourself than other expect from you. Give more than others think you should give. And believe me, you should remember it like had bag. I always remember it had bag, so that these six lines keeps on motivating. I mean, you believe me, there is nothing like exceeding the expectation. We should do away with the minimal mindset. If we are doing a job and there is some result expected out of us, believe me, let us go and deliver more. If someone is seeking a help for one particular thing, let us go and help him more. Let add value more, so that no we raise our bar. When we raise our bar, we strive more. When we strive more, we achieve more. When we achieve more, we again raise our bar more. So that way our growth path is continuous. And believe me, we should always be growth oriented rather than goal oriented. I mean, what is the difference? The difference is, what is the difference between Vinod Kambli and Sachin Tendulkar? Sachin Tendulkar was growth oriented, and Kambli was goal oriented. His goal was to play for India. He came, played, vanished. Sachin Tendulkar was there with a growth mindset. He survived. I mean, he created so many records, and to an extent, he has become a demigod today for the Indian cricket. So, I mean, that is the best example I can give you, the difference between growth mindset and goal mindset. And the last is never be satisfied. So, how many of you basically get satisfied when you achieve something? I believe everyone. And then we say, "Ha, yaar, I've arrived." है ना? So ऐसा नहीं होता basically. There should be a positive discontent. I'm not saying negative discontent. Yeah, because that creates cribbing, that creates complaining attitude. So I'm talking about positive discontent. It is one of the most important characteristic of whatever it take leader. They are never satisfied with what is. because they can see what it can be, and they continuously seek and work to achieve what can be their potential as such. So अगर आज के दिन में हम we are living a ordinary life, that doesn't mean कि we should be content with that, though we know कि we are in comfort zone, and coming out of comfort zone, if anything bigger has to be achieved, we need to come out of comfort zone. But coming out of comfort zone is not easy, and that is why a lot of people know they lead good life, and they get satisfied with that, and because of that they basically live the great life which their life can be. So we should be never satisfied with whatever we are. We should see our potential, and we should always work to grow over our potential. So with that, we are finishing for the day, and then to Sunday at 8:30, we'll be covering how we can put this attitude, whatever it takes, attitude into action, and then we will basically talk a small bit of how we can start developing those this attitude in our daily life. So with that, thanks a lot for listening us, watching us, and no, I believe we are adding some value in your life. And if yes, you can basically give your feedback to us on the email ID. Contact us at beyourownlight.in, or you can write down the comment in the comment box, so that your feedback will give us one guiding path. If you need us to cover some more thing, probably we can work on that and cover you for that also. So thanks a lot, and with the promise to meet you again on this Sunday, 8:30 p.m. We are taking a break now. Thank you.